Well, hello there, it's Amanda, Creative Gardener. Welcome to, well, this is the underhouse storage, but this is my fern gully forest, my forest of ferns, and they just started growing under here. I've always wanted to grow ferns. I think there's a Boston fern that is most suitable for, like, bright sunshine and stuff like that. But so after my desire to want to grow ferns, I suddenly started seeing these ferns grow under here, and it started during a really rainy season, and they've just, because under here is not used as such, they just started growing and spreading. Now, I like them, but not every single member of my family does. The grass does really need a bit cut. It's getting cut this weekend. But yeah, look at them. I just love it. I love ferns. It gives me that forest feel. So these ones prefer shade. Now, what I have been doing, it looks like something's kind of found a little bed in there. Don't know. Anyway, so I've been trying to move them, but it's proved difficult over time. I've only managed to successfully move one set to the front, and that they don't really have shade, but they do suffer. So wherever I move these, or maybe I'm doing it wrong. See, I've been moving them because they're in shade here, semi-shade. I've been moving them to places that are full shade, and they've died. But perhaps they like semi-shade. Do you know what? It's good to talk. If I hadn't been talking about this, I wouldn't have really... And then look at these ones. They're out and they're doing well in... These ones would have sunlight the second half of the day, and they're doing really well. Oh, should we go and look at the others? We have to go this way. As I say, yeah, the grass. It's just like in some places it's up to your waist, but it's going to help because it will be put on the paths. Okay, so these ones are exposed to the sunlight, so this will get sunlight up until, say, 1, 2. So maybe I was just thinking it through wrongly, and here's the rest. See, this is the other side. So, other members of the family, so this is a little storage area, so taken over by the ferns. But yeah, the ones I've just really thought, I just thought because they were going under the house, it's that they need a lot of shade. The other thing they're growing on is limestone. So most of the parts of the garden are clay. Well, all of the rest of the garden is clay. It's just under here because we were actually going to put work under here. And there's some that's grown way back in kind of full shade. So the ones that are doing really well, I'm going to try again, and that's given me some encouragement. I'll try again because look, yeah, these ones are out, and where I was putting them was in the total shade. So we're going to try again. But yeah, these are, I can't remember their full name, but they're of the fern family. And there's a little visitor keeping an eye on me, seeing what I'm doing. We have so many lizards and geckos. But yeah, it's like saying, really? That's a really good picture of it. So this is, we have geckos and 2 types of lizards, or maybe 3 types of lizards. So as you can see, this one has got black colouring. And they jump. We've got some green lizards and ones that have a silvery, bronzy effect on them, but they look more like snakes, but they're tiny. But they are of the lizard family. And then you can see Cole, he likes it under here. He's found a spot where he started to dig. I have to keep telling him no. Hey! Isn't it? What are you doing there? Hey? Anyway, so yes, I just wanted to share that with you. And I had my revelation while talking to you. So this is the ferns. I'm going to move them to a brighter spot. And let me show you where I put the last lot. Come on with me. So as you can see, this bit is a lot more shaded. It's shaded by, just make sure there's no cobwebs in front of me. See, I put them here. So I guess it is quite shaded, and they just died off. So I was just like, they can't be moved. But maybe I was just thinking about it wrong. Maybe, because a lot of these plants are trying to get some airspace, and that's the only tiny gap, and I've got to cut. So this is a combination of moringa there and the clamor cherry tree. And of course this tree here. It has orange smelling leaves. Oh my gosh, look! My first berry. I didn't think it produced berries. Oh my gosh, there's 3 there. Look at that. Understand? Okay. That's so cool. But yeah, that's where I put it along here as well. I put the ferns along here, and they didn't last. So I'm going to put them in a more open spot, and then I'll report back and see how they're doing. Yeah, a lot of these plants that are on this side have a bit too much shade because of this moringa tree. So I'm clipping back the I'll clip back the there's a bird up there. They like it. The birds, the carpenter bees. The carpenter bees are massive, but yeah, it's just a bit too shady for some of the plants here, so I need to move it back. And that's one of the reasons, if you can see the cassava, it's bent over there. It's trying to get the sunlight, so I'll have to cut that back. But yeah, so I'm going to leave it there, and plan of action is to put the ferns in a brighter spot. So I hope that's been useful. Look forward to seeing you soon, and if you have been growing the fern yourself, please let me know how you've been getting on and where you've planted it, and I'll see you soon. Take care for now.